Stop what you're doing. Do not make any crypto transactions under any circumstances or until further notice. There's a serious issue happening. And basically the entire crypto industry is kind of at a standstill. It's really, really crazy, but we have to talk about it. So please watch this video and please send it to anyone you know that is in crypto. And again, please do not make any transactions, whether it is a hot wallet, cold storage, whatever it is. This is extremely tech heavy, but don't worry, I'm going to explain to you what this means. The CTO of Ledger posted this on X on September 8th, 2025 at around 10 a.m. PT. There's a large-scale supply chain attack in progress. The NPM account of the reputable developer has been compromised. The affected packages have already been downloaded over 1 billion times, meaning the entire JavaScript ecosystem may be at risk. The malicious payload works by silently swapping crypto addresses on the fly to steal funds. If you use a hardware wallet, pay attention to every transaction before signing and you're safe. If you do not use a hardware wallet, refrain from making any on-chain transactions for now. It's still unclear whether the attacker is also stealing seeds from software wallets directly at this stage. Now I'm going to explain to you what all of this means. Also, at the end of this video, I have my good friend Michael from MetaMask. He's going to explain to you what you need to do to stay safe. He's also a great privacy expert. I highly recommend you follow him on X. Anyways, so the Ledger CTO basically came out and warned everybody about a massive security breach that involves JavaScript package. And it has like over 1 billion downloads. Basically, the hackers hijacked the account of a really well-known developer to insert this malicious code into monitors that redirects crypto transactions. So basically, the malware can redirect the transaction or alter it. And it's for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and many, many other tokens. It can potentially drain you completely. Security experts say the attack can manipulate website displays, background processes, and even deceive users during signing. So basically what's happening is it looks like you're sending a transaction to X, but it's actually going somewhere else. This is something that does happen in crypto often, but never at this scale. So the folks over at Ledger are advising hardware wallet users to verify transaction details on their device screens and recommends avoiding on-chain transactions until software wallets for now, or with software wallets for now. Me personally, I'm not going to be doing anything on-chain until this gets resolved because there's too much risk at stake. This is also one of the largest open source supply chain attacks in history that exposes vulnerabilities in shared software libraries. And of course, I reached out to my good friend Michael from MetaMask because he's like a security expert, and his statement was, your crypto sitting in your wallet is safe, but hold off from performing any on-chain activity for the time being. The threat is related to packages code that websites and dApps may be using in the backend, which could end up changing the receiving address on a transaction or not properly displaying details of a transaction or signature before submitting on-chain. The impact is quite low since the attacks on these packages occurred just this morning and they have already been delisted. There was only a small time frame where the packages that were compromised might have been updated by developers. It's up to websites and service providers to confirm they are not using compromised packages. So until then, it's best to go outside, touch grass. Don't fall for engagement farming on the timeline telling you to revoke approvals or move funds, as that is literally on-chain activity, and he's 100% right. So the best course of action, just like trading, is no action is action, just kind of sit on your hands. He also went on to say all malicious addresses have already been flagged by MetaMask alongside blockade and additional security heuristics. So if you did attempt to perform a transaction, these addresses would be clearly identified as malicious. So that's what they're doing over on the MetaMask side. It's not the end of the world, just better to be safe than sorry. And again, this is not a direct statement from MetaMask or Consensus. It's just from my buddy Michael over on X. He's a security expert. He works alongside them. Awesome person and totally understands what's going on. So I can explain this to you in plain English. So basically, moral of the story is too long, don't read. Don't do anything on chain right now for a while.